Welcome back, dear friends, to another great chess puzzle. This game was played between Aleksandr Alechin and Molina in Buenos Aires on the 9th of September in 1926 as an exhibition game at the Club Argentino. Alechin played at 40 moves an hour while his opponent had 15 moves an hour. Alechin is white. We're at move 24 in the game and it's white to move. As you can see, the black knight on d3 threatens with a fork on b2, and rook on d2 can't capture on b2 because then rook on d7 will capture d1, threatening with a checkmate here. After queen captures d1, well, rook again will capture on d1, and only thing white can do now is to put the knight in between e1. That wouldn't help, it would be checkmate anyway. So white should be really thinking about moving his queen, or, well, Alechin the genius has set up an incredible trap. Alechin plays pawn h3 to create some space for his king. Black falls for the trap and captures on b2. And the next move by Alechin is truly amazing. Can you find it? What's your move? Feel free to pause the video while I give you a couple of seconds. So, for those of you who were able to find the move, congratulations! The amazing move is queen to a7, sacrificing the queen. What? Well, black captures on a7 of course, and then white captures rook on d8 check, and this game is really over for black. Molina puts his bishop in between, but Alechin then plays bishop captures on c5, attacking the black bishop. Molina sees that the end is coming and tries to create some space for his king by pawn h7. Alechin plays rook captures on f8 check. The black king can only move to the h7 square. Alechin then plays rook d8. Molina plays queen b1 check. Since Alechin has already created some space for his king previously, he can play king g2. Molina then plays rook to b7. Alechin plays knight h4, claiming the g6 square. And Molina now realizes that it's over and resigns. Nothing can save black from this position. If Molina plays pawn h5, Alechin will play rook h8 checkmate. If Molina plays g6, Alechin can play rook h8 check, king g7, bishop d4 check, pawn f6, rook f8, and now Molina has to defend the f6 pawn, otherwise it's checkmate if bishop takes f6. He can't play rook to f7 because then Alechin can just play rook to g8, checkmate. Only option for Molina is queen to f5, but he's losing anyway because knight captures f5, pawn captures knight, bishop f6 check, king g6, rook g8 check, rook g7, rook captures g7 check, king h5, pawn g4, pawn captures g4, pawn captures g4, checkmate. If Molina plays pawn g5, white can play rook h8 check, king can only go to g7, then white can play g8 check, king f6, rook h6 check, king e5, rook e8 check, king can only go to f4, and finally pawn g3 checkmate. So really an incredible queen sacrifice by Alechin, and Molina fell for the trap. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.